Morning, wonderful people. It's great to see you. Just so that it's said, my name is Mary Frances, and I am one of Henry Jumali's Medical Qigong students. Welcome to Monday morning Medical Qigong practice. Today we're going to be going over the Golden 8, and then we're going to be doing the second part of our series in the fall exercises, the fall seasonal exercises. If you get a chance, stick around. I know it's a little longer with the exercises. We get done probably around 8:50 or so, I think, or 8:55. But if you have questions, please stick around and ask them then. And either I can answer them, or if I can't, then we'll text Henry and find out later. So that's it. Let's go ahead and get going with our warm-ups. We're opening up to the left. I'm trying to mirror you. Our feet are going to be parallel so that the channels are open evenly in the front of the body and the back of the body. Tip of the tongue is touching the roof of the mouth. That's helping to enforce the connection between the Ren channel and the Du channel in the back. Settling into the space. Letting the bottoms of the feet melt into the earth. Softening the knees, relaxing the low back, dropping the tailbone. Creating some space in that lumbar spine, relaxing the shoulders. Softening the musculature of the jaw. And then allowing the head, the very top of the head, to reach up gently, subtly into the sky. Opening up the cervical spine just a little bit. And then this morning, let's go ahead and place the hands in loose fists and start twisting from side to side. Moving as gently, as subtly as needed to be nice to your tissues in your low back and your hips and your knees. You never ever want to go into pain. You want to help release stagnations, not create stagnations or aggravate stagnations. Breathing in and out through the nose. And then gradually allowing that lead arm to travel up the torso. Maybe adding in a little extra pressure in that trapezius area, the very top of the shoulder. Maybe not, depending on how it feels. And then traveling back down. Releasing the hands. Coming back to the center. Widening our stance. Traditionally, we're only stepping out with the left leg, but I reposition myself. Go ahead and bring the fists to the inner thigh and up at the hip. Allowing the momentum to be the primary instigator of the tapping. And continuing on, the working down the medial aspect of the legs, the yin aspect of the legs, towards just above the ankle or wherever it's comfortable for you. Then coming to the lateral aspect of the legs, one of the yang sides. Back on up to the hips and the glutes, sliding that left foot a little closer to the right, and maintain that hip width, shoulder width distance. And then continuing on up to the low back. Waking up the kidneys. Saying good morning to them, if it's morning when you're taking this class. Placing the palms at the low back, circling down the sides and up the spine. Resting the palms at the low back. Closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the low back, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to travel and flow to wherever it's needed within the body. Inhaling, guiding the breath in the chi to the kidneys. Exhaling, allowing that energy to flow freely to wherever it's needed. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace. Allowing the mind to relax into the breath. Allowing the breath to relax the body. And allowing the chi to flow freely to wherever it's needed. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, letting the arms come back down to the sides, and closing by bringing that left foot back to the right. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our golden 8, the lung and large intestine exercise. Reach for happiness. Opening up. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In and out. Going at your own pace, working with your breath, faster or slower. Allowing the exercise to become your exercise by being an expression of your breath. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our second exercise, the heart and small intestine exercise, the archer. Inhaling, exhaling, in and out. Allowing the flow from side to side. Getting ready to close. Closing. It seems like there might be some excitement outside of my apartment this morning. If you want to play music in your own space, you're more than welcome to. We're opening with the spleen stomach exercise between heaven and earth. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. And exhaling. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our pericardium Sanjiao exercise. Turn and look back. Inhaling and exhaling. In and out. Inhaling and exhale. Allowing the breath to generate the movement. Getting ready to close. Closing. Liver and gallbladder. Twist and release. Inhaling. And exhaling. In. And out. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our kidney urinary bladder exercise. Bend for help. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In, out. Inhaling back to the start. Getting ready to close. Closing. Our Ren channel exercise, the energy punch. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Getting ready to close. Closing. And our do channel exercise, the energy jump in 2 parts. Inhaling. And exhaling. Part 2, inhaling, exhaling. Closing. Keeping the feet together, bringing the palms together. Transferring some of that wonderful energy to the palms. And then bringing the palms to the lower dantian, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, filling it up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store. Inhaling and exhaling at your own pace, or at least 5 more breaths. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes. Thank you so very, very much, Qigong family. Okay, so if you can stick around, we've got our fall exercises, series 2. Henry's going to be teaching us new exercises this Wednesday at about 6 p.m. I think he's going to have more information shortly. We're going to meet up, or maybe he's going to tell us soon. This is a great time as you're resituating yourself to grab that sip of something to help generate body fluid. So water or tea. Getting the pants ready for the cross-legged seated position. Okay. Settling in, allowing that tailbone to drop, creating some space in the lumbar spine. Tip of the tongue is still touching the roof of the mouth. And the top of the head is still reaching up just a bit, gently, subtly into the sky. We're placing our hands in baby fists, lightly resting them, gently resting them on the backs of the thighs, relaxing the shoulders, closing the eyes, and recentering ourselves by taking 3 deep breaths. When you're ready, gently opening the eyes, gathering in front of the breastbone. On an inhale, activating the claws, activating the musculature in the upper portion of the body. Exhaling as we turn the torso towards the left. Inhaling, raising the shoulders and looking up just a bit. Holding this position as we exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. And as we exhale, coming back to the center and repositioning. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Inhaling. Exhaling. In. And out. Coming back to the center. Now you get to do your breath, your exercise 2 more times on each side at your own pace. When you're ready, you can begin part 2 of the exercise. We're tapping the lower back, activating the kidneys. Traditionally, men do the tapping 36 times, women 24. I'm using the forefinger and the thumb. Once you've completed the tapping, we're going to rest our palms together. So actually one hand on top of the other. Traditionally, men place their left hand closest to the lower dantian, right hand on the bottom. Women traditionally, it's the right hand closest to the lower dantian, left hand on the bottom. I'm not going to mirror you here. The thumbs are touching. And then for our closing sequence, we're going to be pressing the teeth together lightly or relatively lightly. Traditionally, men, it's 36 times, women 24. And then we're going to swirl the tongue around in the mouth, in front of the teeth, connecting with the gums 9 times clockwise, 9 times counterclockwise. After this, we're going to take all that wonderful saliva that we've generated, we're going to swish it around between the teeth 36 times. And then we're going to swallow that saliva in thirds, allowing each third to come to the lower dantian and rest before then working on the next third. Okay, here we go. Once you've swallowed your thirds, closing the eyes. Inhaling, guiding the breath and the chi to the lower dantian, allowing it to fill up with energy. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Inhaling, gathering, guiding all that wonderful energy you've been cultivating into the lower dantian, filling it up. Exhaling, allowing that energy to settle and store so that you may use it throughout the rest of your day. Thank you, wonderful, wonderful Qigong family.